Shalom, coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is going to be titled, This is Not Your Rest. Just mute this real quick. All right. And let's go into the word rest real quick. Rest, sleep, rest day, rest bed, intermission of labor, like a break, mental peace, common, Germanic, Old Saxon resting place, burial place. Yeah. So Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, right? So we're not supposed to stay here. We're not supposed to be taking a break, an intermission, right? Taking this for mental peace. We're finally in our kingdom. My mind can rest now. No, right? Because it says right here, arise ye and depart. So depart. Get up and depart. Get up and leave. For this is not your rest. This is not your rest. Because it is polluted. What does the word polluted mean? Ceremonially unclean, profane. Wow. Rendered impure or unclean. I didn't even know that. Meaning drunk. Yeah, this place is drunk. Right? It even talks about the scriptures of the other nations of drunken of her wine, roughly paraphrasing. Drunk, right? It's unclean, it's profane, it's contrary to the scriptures, right? And it's only polluted to the Israelites because it's everything against the scriptures, which is what was made for the Israelites, right? So this world that we're living in right now, especially most importantly Babylon, was created to make the Israelites go off, right? Everything's contrary to our laws, statutes, and commandments, right? It shall destroy you, right? Because you're going off all the time. They're putting pork and stuff in foods that you don't even know about. They change the name and you don't even know it's pork. They have all these ads for pork, bacon, blah, blah, blah. Using psychology to trick your brain into wanting to eat it, right? Tricking the flesh, right? And if you don't even know that your flesh is actually not you, it's just flesh, then you're going to fall for it, right? And you wouldn't know that if you didn't know the scriptures. If you didn't know that the scriptures, is because you didn't know that you're Israelite and you didn't know that the scripture was made for you. So there's so many things that's causing pollution for the Israelites, and that's only a little bit of a few that I mentioned, right? I can keep talking all day about that, but it's designed to destroy you, right? It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction, right? Yeah, sword destruction is those missiles. Most likely going to destroy you with those. And lasers from the chariots, and then Jacob's trouble. And on top of it, you want to talk about the stab and jab that's happening right now. That's a sword destruction, right? You're getting that stab and jab. People are dying. People are catching diseases. People, like, all this other stuff is happening. People are having reactions. And most importantly, the Israelites are having reactions to the thing, right? Because it's designed to take out Israel. Obviously, still the other nations too, but more importantly, it's designed to get Israel, right? Because this is not our rest. We're not meant to stay here. This is not our home. So let's go to Galatians 4:26. It's me quick video. Galatians 4:26. But Jerusalem, which is above is free, which is the mother of us all. Right? Jerusalem is home. And even Jerusalem right now, we can't go there. That's why there's gonna be a new Jerusalem, right? We're just gonna be coming through the elect, the Yahushua and the elect. That's gonna be New Jerusalem. But Jerusalem's where we're gonna be. Right? So even you want to talk about even location-wise, North America is not our home. We're not supposed to be resting here. This is where we're serving judgment for going off, right? So now we're going to go to, actually, Slack. I missed one. Leviticus 18 and 24. 18. Leviticus 18:24. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. So he's letting you know that these nations are defiled already. So don't mingle yourself with what they're doing. Stay, like, basically keep yourself separate from them, right? Stay away from them. Obviously, we didn't do that, right? And the land is defiled. Therefore, I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants, right? And the Most High is visiting the iniquities right now. People are catching hell, people are dying. A lot of stuff is happening, and it's just going to get worse. But the point is that you're going to get caught up with those people that are going to get their iniquities visited by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai if you don't basically depart from, that drunkenness, that wine, right, of the Babylonian system, the Roman system, right? You need to depart from it, right? Because it's not talking about literally like get on a plane and fly to Africa. That's not what it's saying. It's saying like spiritually you need to depart from the ways of these heathens. Okay? Can't get comfortable here. So you have to keep working spiritually, right, as a servant of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai by following the law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability until Yahushai gets here and saves us, right? So now we're going to go to Ecclesiasticus 4:9. Deliver him that suffereth wrong from the hand of the oppressor. So right now, we're suffering wrong from the hand of the oppressor. The hand of the oppressor is Esau, Edom, right? Because he's wicked. And be not faint-hearted when thou sittest in judgment, right? So when you're in judgment for what you did, don't be faint-hearted. Don't be like, you know what? Let's go into the word faint-hearted because I don't want to explain off of my own understanding. Faint. Cowardly, timorous. Lacking conviction or boldness or courage. Wow. So there you go. So basically, like Ray says there, and be not cowardly when thou sittest in judgment. So when you're catching judgment, you have to understand that you went off in your past lives, in the life that you were in before you came into the truth, and even the truth that you're in right now, you go off here and there. It happens. So you take it like like an Israelite, like a servant of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man or woman. But we're talking about the men, the elect, right? You take it like a man. Right? You don't be a coward about it. But at the same time, it says, deliver him that suffereth wrong from the hand of the oppressor. So Esau, Edom, we're still suffering wrong from the hand of the oppressor. So eventually, if you keep striving, you keep working, you keep praying, you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is on his way. And when he gets here, if he has mercy on you, he'll save you and you'll be beamed up into chariots from the work that you're doing right now. Right? So don't forget about that. Because this is not our rest. We're not supposed to be resting here. If we're supposed to be resting here, Yahushua wouldn't be coming back to save us. Right? This would be our kingdom because we're resting. Like I read earlier, rest means mental peace. We would be in mental peace right now. We're not in mental peace right now. Right? And if you are in mental peace and you're Israelite, then you're gone. You're gone. You've submitted to the system. You're submitted to the matrix. Right? You've engulfed yourself into the matrix. If you're in mental peace, that means you're get along to get along, Israelite, right? He's like, oh, I just want to have my nice things and just work and then come home and work, go to sleep, right, and just live. One of those guys. I want those guys to stay away from me. Stay far away from me. Because you can't trust those guys because they're part of the system. They'll turn on you at any moment to save themselves, right? Because they want to keep their comfortable life. You get a tongue twister there. Zechariah 4. Oh, slack. Zechariah 11 is the last one. Zechariah 11 and 4. Thus saith the Lord, my power, Yahweh, feed the flock of the slaughter. Who's the flock of the slaughter? Israel. Whose possessors slay them. Who's the possessors? Esau, Edom. And hold themselves not guilty. Yeah, they're not holding themselves guilty. And even it's funny, we're happening right now where all this stuff is happening that's, especially I'm talking about Canada, all this stuff coming out about like what Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has done to Gad. You know, the so-called Indian tribes, native Indian tribes, right? Killing people, killing their children, killing the slaughtering the people, taking the children to these schools and slaughtering them. All these mass graves are being found, but at the same time, they're not being held guilty for it, right? Like it says right here, whose possessors slay them, right, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord. So this is what the wicked, so the so-called white people, the Esau, Edom, the Edomites, this is what they say. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not, right? So they're praising the Most High for their wealth, right? You know, it's crazy. But this is the place we're living in. And then you have Israelites saying, oh, yeah, I'm good here. I like my life. You know, I'm trying to make money, man. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make it to the top. You know, I'm trying to be the best. Best in wickedness. Why do you want to be best in a kingdom that's wicked? That's not designed for you. It's designed for the so-called white man, the Esau, Edom, right? It's designed to bring you down and conform you into them, to make you do wicked things just to get to the top. And when you get to the top, you're not really even at the top. You're at the top of where you can go as an Israelite in that society, right? Because Esau, Edom, they're at the top. You have the banking families, they're at the top. There's no Israelites there. I don't believe so. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Even if they sold out. Anyways, it was supposed to be short, so the point has been made. I like to close out by saying, Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bechak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Death and destruction to his wicked kingdom, and 2/3 as well. Kwam Yasharallah, Abad Babal, Shalom.